between the Houston Astros and the Kansas City Royals. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, and there's one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Settling in now, Michael Brantley. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Merrifield brings it in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Justin Verlander will be on the mound for the Stros. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Danny, any thoughts?
Marcel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He won the Silver Slugger Award for catcher. You got to think what a catcher goes through, right? Foul tips, constantly squatting, your legs are getting tired. By August, September, you basically have no legs underneath you. He didn't let any of that bother him, and he put together a great year.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Oh, and he misses it. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The designated hitter, Jorge.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jorge Soler becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Bregman is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. And And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's gone 2 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gurriel.
From the stretch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, number 44. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A line shot to third base. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And it's fouled away. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. And that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. We'll go to the... Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Salvador Perez.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools. The ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. His line against Justin Verlander has totaled 18 hits in 98 at-bats. He's doubled off him 5 times.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan O'Hearn. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. KC down and ordered. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in, Jake Marisnick, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Jake
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and one strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first down. One out now in the Houston third, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Merrifield is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second base.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros off and running. So digging in now, number 11. He'll take his first hacks here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
He just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out. Ready for another chance? Adalberto Mondesi. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Ready now, Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. And now a pitch on the way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. One run on 3 hits. One error so far for the Astros. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate now is the designated hitter, number 44, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here it comes. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first base. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Line drive to center field. Marisnick is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Marisnick going back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler, and with it the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier.
Third baseman, Hunter.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Salvador Perez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Alex Gordon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And right into the shift. A dive, but it's off his glove. Yuli will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number one has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
First pitch on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The center fielder.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Bare-handed for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now at the plate, George Springer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball one.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer. Just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
And he fouls this one off. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. One and two. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit on the ground to third. Dozier scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Houston. Now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Boy, right down the middle for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2. Jose Altuve will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Dozier brings it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The left fielder, number 23.
So it's a runner at first as a result of a throwing error. And standing in the outfielder, Michael Brantley. Here's the first pitch to him. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1 on to first to complete the double play.
The third baseman, number 2.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
First baseman, number 10.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He's set. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Comes set, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away.
Alberto Mondesi.
Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Fouled away. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. In is Jorge Soler. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The designated hitter.
That smoked, but right into the ship. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-Roll, of not how many, but how many
Now
can you
batting.
score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 6.
So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. In now, Jake Marisnick, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Here's George Springer as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding into the box, Michael Brantley. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First offering on its way. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
The 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
The catcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
The left fielder.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Runner goes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes. How about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Verlander has been strong to this point. He's given up just the 2 earned runs through 6 1/3. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Now batting, number 11.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Number 14.
Digging in once again, Brett Phillips. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Squeeze attempt misses. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Comes set with the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is a
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's 4-2. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Adalberto.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Number 15.
Digging in now for Kansas City with Merrifield. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot on.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 8th inning coming up. The Royals are on top 6-2. He's set and the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. The back.